The aroma of spices filled the Kapoor household. A typical Delhi morning, sun streamed through the kitchen window. Anjali Kapoor hummed a Bollywood tune making breakfast. Her husband Vikram read the newspaper sipping his chai. Their two children, Rohan and Priya, argued playfully over a toy. To the outside world they were an ordinary middle-class family, unremarkable, content. Vikram kissed Anjali goodbye, grabbing his briefcase. "Another day at the office, darling," he said, forcing a smile. Anjali, lost in her world of grocery lists and school runs, barely noticed the flicker of unease in his eyes. She had no reason to. Life, for her, was a predictable rhythm, a comforting illusion. "Don't be late for dinner," Anjali reminded him, her voice muffled by the clattering of dishes. "It's Rohan's favorite aloo paratha." Vikram nodded, the weight of his unspoken truth heavy on his chest. He shut the door behind him, leaving behind the warmth of his family and stepping into the cold reality of his double life. Vikram Kapoor wasn't who he pretended to be. Behind the facade of a mild-mannered insurance salesman lay a seasoned intelligence operative working for the Research and Analysis Wing, India's external intelligence agency. His current mission: infiltrate and dismantle a nefarious syndicate flooding the nation with plastic rice. For months, Vikram had played the role of a bored, middle-aged man, blending seamlessly into the background. He'd befriended low-level informants, greasy spoon owners, and street vendors, slowly piecing together the puzzle of the syndicate's operation. Each stolen glance, every hushed conversation, brought him closer to the truth. Vikram's phone buzzed, pulling him out of his thoughts. It was his handler, Colonel Rathore, a grizzled veteran with eyes that had seen too much. "Meet me at the usual place," Rathore's voice, gruff and businesslike, crackled through the phone. "We need to discuss the next phase, and Vikram," he paused, "be careful, this is bigger than we thought." The auto rickshaw sputtered to a stop, jolting Vikram back to the present. He paid the driver and melted into the throng of people, his mind racing. He knew the risks, the danger that lurked around every corner. But Vikram had made a silent vow to protect his nation, even if it meant sacrificing everything. The syndicate's modus operandi was as cunning as it was cruel. They manufactured synthetic rice grains from industrial polymers, virtually indistinguishable from the real deal. This fake rice was then mixed with genuine rice, packaged and sold at subsidized rates to the poorest sections of society. A perfect crime, preying on the vulnerable, masked behind the veil of charity. This wasn't just food fraud, it was slow poison. The plastic rice, when consumed, wreaked havoc on the digestive system. Victims reported severe gastrointestinal problems, chronic pain, and long-term health complications. The worst part? Many, unaware of the deception, attributed their suffering to